Madison Square Garden, New York City. Let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing green trimmed with gold, and weighing 126 pounds. His professional record an outstanding one. 47 victories, 32 by knockout with only 1 defeat and 2 draws. And he has captured 2 world titles. Ladies and gentlemen, from Flushing, New York, here is the WBO #3 ranked featherweight in the world and former 2-time world champion, the Flushing Flash Kelley. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing leopard with Adidas trim, he weighs 126 pounds also. And he also has an outstanding professional record of 28 consecutive victories without a blemish, 26 by knockout. And he also has captured 2 world title belts. Tonight, he comes to America to show the world he must be considered as pound for pound among the best in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, from Sheffield, England, the reigning undefeated WBO Featherweight Champion of the world, presenting Prince Naseem.
Everybody's out, man. Kev! Let's go, Kev! Okay, man, this is what it's all about. Remember, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. May the best man win. Touch up. Let's go. Come on, guys. Touch it up. All right, let's do this.
Inquiring minds want to know, is Hamed a prince or a frog?
George, what's your hunch? Who has the psychological upper hand as the result of all that took place in the last 12 minutes?
Well, the prince is doing his thing. When another fighter starts to partake in it, he's at a disadvantage. And that's what happened. Kelley started to go into the wrong kind of stuff. He didn't need that.
He got into Naz's world. It'll be interesting to see if it diminishes him in any way.
He started to trash talk. The next thing you know, he'll start fighting trashing.
They're both southpaws, although with Naseem Hamed, it hardly matters. He will whirl and spring in the air. He'll throw punches at odd angles from either side. Kevin Kelley has an outstanding right jab. First hard punch of the fight is a straight right hand by Naseem.
And the first jab was landed by the Prince Haseem. Naseem, he landed the first jab. You don't want that.
And he lands 2 more. Naseem fighting more conventionally in the first minute of the fight than many of us had been led to expect.
You don't want to find yourself, if you're Kevin Kelley, waiting to see what he's going to do. You got to get out there, establish yourself on the pure basics. Jab, right hand hook, bob and weave. You don't want to get out there waiting.
Kelley has missed with most of his punches so far. Hamed has been able to land straight right hands. Now Hamed switches to a conventional stance.
Kelley, it seems, has a bad right eye. It seems to react as soon as it's touched by any punch.
Well, you saw the swelling in the Derek Gainer fight, the bad swelling on both eyes in the Alejandro Gonzalez fight. Kevin Kelley's had 50 pro fights, and he's been in too many wars for the taste of most of his supporters. They want to see Kevin box.
So far, Hamed has beaten Kelley to the punch with both hands.
The good thing about Kelley, the fight is on no matter what. If it goes into the 6th round, he still believes that I can get a knockout. So he's willing to waste a few rounds.
First 2 minutes of the fight, Hamed is a puzzle that Kelley is unable to solve. But down goes the Prince on Kelley's first serious landed punch. A looping right hand put Hamed down. Second time in his career he's been down in the first round. Puerto Rican Daniel Alisea was able to do it too. Also in the first round, but then Hamed came back to knock him out in the second.
We all were wondering what was going to happen when he caught a punch from Kelley. We saw it.
Yeah, and Kelley believes in his power, so you'll never discourage him, even if his eyes are swollen, if he's cut.
Kelley just missed with a hard left hand. Hamed switches into a conventional stance. Kevin, for a couple of beats, was in a conventional stance himself. Now he goes back to his regular southpaw. Hamed switching from side to side as he faces the man who has floored him in the first round.
You gotta be focused for me. I need you to really slow your heart down. Water, I got that. Spit. Spit. You need to look at me. You need to really look at me. There's 2 things we gotta do.
Don't go looking for him. Just off your job. You'll hit him with your bombs, but keep your right hand. All right.
Now watch Hamed commit a cardinal sin in boxing, leaning back after throwing a flurry. Kelley was there and caught him. Can't do that with a top fighter. A little bit of hubris there, a little bit of overconfidence, thinking that it couldn't happen to him. It did.
Go, go, go.
CompuBox numbers show Kevin Kelley landed only 10 punches in the first round, but it only took 1 to do the damage which won him the round.
I think it was a wonderful feat by Naseem to be able to get knocked down and then have your opponent running from you at the end of the round. He got up and made Kelley run. Now they will get a good, powerful right jab by Kevin Kelley.
Strong jab. Backs Naseem up. Naseem in the ropes. First time he's been in the ring with a fighter of Kevin Kelley's class. The wonderful thing coming into tonight was you knew that anything could happen. And one of the things that could happen would be that the Prince was exposed as a fraud. His gloves touch the canvas. The count begins. The second knockdown for Kelley. So 1 knockdown in each round now for Kevin Kelley.
Yeah, I think the last knockdown was fluke.
Kelley was down. I thought that was a knockdown that Kelley should have been scored for a knockdown.
Benji Esteves waved it off and ruled it a slip. So it does not count as a knockdown against Kelley. Hamed's been down twice. The knockdown, the apparent knockdown of Kelley ruled a slip. Hard right hand inside by Kelley.
The Prince has not seen this kind of power before.
Well, but Hamed is supposed to have power of his own with his quickness, and we haven't seen the evidence of that as yet.
I think the mistake he made.
There we saw it, right there.
There's the power. There's the power you were talking about. And Kelley is stunned.
Hey, come on, baby.
And Hamed nods to him. Now we're in a fight.
Green break, no. Watch that over, watch that over. Let's go.
And Kelley gets out of his boxing stance and decides to go to war. Now he settles back.
The more Naseem decides to be orthodox, the more trouble he gets himself into. So it's at his advantage to stay wild. Drop your hand, make this guy wait for you.
Kelley lands a hard chopping left and another. Naseem seemingly beginning to weather Kevin's punches a little bit better.
You can see Naseem is trying to get the rhythm to Kelley, and he's not able to do that.
Dropping his hands, switching from side to side. Now he goes back into a boxing stance.
5 seconds.
Round 2 is going to come to a close, having seen knockdowns for each